right, Christy? I heard you were in a car accident.
Michelle, I'm so sorry. You came all the way to my wedding for nothing.
Don't even worry about that. More than that, are you seriously okay? I heard it wasn't life-threatening, but still, how about your injuries?
Well, as a matter of fact, I broke both of my legs. So it seems like I'll have to use a wheelchair for a while.
You've got to be kidding me. Today's star of the show, the bride, broke both her legs?
I can't believe it as well. While I was heading towards the wedding venue, the driver of the oncoming car fell asleep and hit us straight on. It all happened in a blink of an eye.
Well, at least you have your life. Even though I'm sure you must be in so much pain right now. On top of that, you broke both your legs.
Well, even before all of that, it really just hurts me emotionally. Today was supposed to be my wedding day, but we've got to cancel. The managers at the wedding venue told me they'll postpone it. But with this type of injury, I don't know when I'll be able to recover.
Cheer up, Christy. I'll be at your wedding no matter how long it takes. So don't strain yourself too much and just focus on your rehabilitation for now.
Thanks a ton, Michelle. If you'd like, come pay a visit when you've settled down a bit. It seems like I'll be stuck in the hospital for a while.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry for the late reply. I told all of the guests about what happened. Everyone sends their best. Also, I just finished talking to the organizers about the wedding.
Thanks so much for everything. And I'm so sorry that it had to be this way, especially on a day like this.
That's not something for you to apologize about. It is what it is. We can't do anything about it now.
Thanks, John.
I just want to let you know about what's going to be happening next. But before I tell you that, are you alright? If now's not the time, I'll tell you later.
If you're talking about my injuries, I'm fine. I have enough energy to be texting.
Well, it's about the wedding. I have been told we can only extend it for a maximum of 1 year. So as long as we're up to trying again in the next year, we'll be okay. But if it gets extended longer than that, it'll be cancelled altogether.
There's no way. The doctor told me that including treatments and rehabilitation, it's going to take a few years of follow-up time for me to walk like I used to.
Wow, a few years. Well, then once you feel a bit better, how about we have the wedding with you in your wheelchair?
It might be a selfish thing to say, but I don't want to do that. I want to be able to walk down the aisle with my father.
I totally get it. I know that you are looking forward to this day more than anyone.
Yeah, it's always been a dream of mine since I was a little kid. So if it's possible, I'd like to have the wedding when I'm completely recovered.
I'll tell you what. I've thought up some of my own ideas on what we should do. And, well, how about we don't do the wedding altogether?
No wedding? Well, it's impossible for me to recover fully in just a year. I guess I really do have no choice but to give up on the wedding.
Well, not just the wedding. How about we call it quits on our marriage as well? I think we should stop seeing each other.
You're joking, right? What are you saying all of a sudden?
Well, we can't have the wedding no matter how hard we try, and your legs are going to take at least a few years to heal. I'm not confident that I'll be able to support you in that condition.
Hey, it'll be all right. Even if I'm in a wheelchair, I'll try my best not to cause you any trouble. I'll do what I can to the best of my ability and take care of myself.
No, all this must have been our destiny. I feel as if fate is telling us that we aren't meant to be married in the first place.
Are you absolutely out of your mind?
Well, it's kind of awkward telling you this now, but I was thinking of calling it quits on our marriage from a while back. It might not be a good way to say it, but let's just say I might be interested in another person.
What does that even mean?
Hey, Christy, I'm really sorry. The truth is, I just want to marry someone else. So please, just break up with me. I want to marry Michelle and celebrate my wedding properly with a ceremony with her.
You've got to be kidding me. Did you just say Michelle? Did I hear that correctly?
Oh, yeah. To tell you the truth, we've been seeing each other from a while back.
I cannot believe what is happening to me right now.
Right, so I contacted the wedding venue, and they told me the venue has an open spot for tomorrow. So about the wedding, I think it's just simply better for Michelle and I to take over the wedding.
Wait. You're kidding me. My brain isn't processing what's happening right now.
Must be because of the accident. I didn't know you hit your head that hard.
That's not what I'm saying. Why is my fiancé secretly dating my best friend? And they're getting married tomorrow?
Is this some sort of sick joke?
I mean, it's better than letting all that wedding money go down the drain, right?
What in the world are you saying?
Welp, talk's over. You just focus on your rehabilitation from now. We're going to get married tomorrow.
Oh, you're joking. I can't believe it.
Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. I'm going my way and leading a happy life with Michelle. So all you need to do is focus on recovering.
Hey, Michelle! What the hell is all of this supposed to mean?
Oh, you've heard from John already. I won't make any excuses, so don't worry.
So you admit to everything that you've done? That you've been hooking up with your best friend's fiancé? And that you're getting married to him tomorrow?
Well, yeah.
Oh, this can't be happening. You were so concerned about my injuries just a minute ago. You even said you'd come to my wedding no matter what. Everything you said was all a lie.
No! Honestly, it just kind of turned out that way. I actually was planning on celebrating your marriage.
Are you serious?
John and I were just messing around before, honest. So I really didn't expect him to get so serious about our relationship. You know what John just told me? He said that this accident was a sign that the two of us were meant to be together. Like, fate prevented him from marrying you. He said he already had the wedding venue sorted for tomorrow, so I just decided to go with it. Even I was surprised.
You agreed to all of it in the end, though. The bride, your best friend, got hospitalized. And while I'm stuck in the hospital, you two are going to have a nice wedding. What you two are doing is beyond scummy.
Don't get too emotional. No need to get that mad. It's so much better than letting all of those marriage expenses go to waste. You also probably don't want to pay the cancellation fee for the wedding, right?
This is unbelievable.
We'll still be able to use all the gifts for the guests and all the decorations if we have the wedding tomorrow. All the effort you put into this day won't go to waste. Good for you!
Screw you! You think that's going to act like some sort of reconciliation?
Oops, did I make you angry?
Of course, are you stupid? I'm so angry and my emotions are taking over me.
If you're that mad at me, you should come and punch me in the face. Oh, I must have forgotten. You're in a wheelchair, so it's impossible.
You really are the worst. You disgust me. I trusted you, Michelle. I was stupid for even thinking you were my best friend. This is too much. I can't take it.
Let bygones be bygones. We're best friends. It just happened to be that I'm taking your fiancé. But someone you love is just marrying another person you love. Think about it. Don't you think that's fabulous?
Not even a bit. You're not even my friend anymore. You're nothing to me. I'm cutting ties with you from today.
All right, I get it. But even if you cut me off, you won't be able to stop us from getting married. So as your best friend, I'll take the place of the injured bride. You just sleep on your hospital bed.
Fine. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Wait, what do you mean?
You two are such terrible human beings. I feel relieved getting away from you both. I'm so happy I didn't marry that piece of crap. Maybe that accident really was destiny. I'll think of it that way.
Why the sudden change of heart? What's up? You were so mad at John and I just a second ago. There's something wrong with you. Did you hit your head too hard when that car hit you?
Say whatever you want to. You don't have to worry about me anymore. Go have that marriage with John tomorrow. Have fun with that living piece of garbage.
What the hell was that wedding? It was absolutely terrible. What did you do to it?
What's wrong?
Hear me out, Christy. I seriously can't believe this is happening to me. Some random girl jumped into our wedding right in the middle of the vows.
Oh, you guys already finished the wedding. Must have been tough. How was it? You must have had so much fun.
Are you even listening to me? I'm saying that I didn't enjoy it at all. The woman suddenly was screaming something crazy about us changing the wedding date to trick her or something. But she said we couldn't fool her and that we could never escape her no matter what we do. She was an absolute train wreck.
Wow, that's crazy.
Thanks to her, the wedding was all a mess.
Hey, get it together, Michelle. It may have been a random girl for you, but for John, that might not have been the case.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I saw his face instantly turn pale. You know what his first question was? What are you doing here? Then that woman starts claiming that she's also his wife. She brought along a little kid as well, saying they were supposed to be a family. and that he couldn't just marry someone else.
Jeez, she brought her kid along as well? I'm impressed.
I knew it. You know something that I don't. With what you were saying yesterday and the sudden change of attitude, I knew something was off about you.
I do know everything, Michelle. I'm the one who told her that the canceled wedding will be hosted the following day. In fact, I told her everything that I know.
Are you serious?
John really is a scumbag, isn't he? Not only was he cheating on me, but he got another girl pregnant and made a family with her. And despite all that, he was going to marry me. He was trying to marry me in secret because I was oblivious to all that was going on. Seriously unforgivable, right?
Wait, you're kidding me. So that kid I saw really is John's baby?
Now that I think about it, with you included, he's cheated on 3 women at the same time. I am seriously at a loss for words.
Hey, hold up. You have to explain this to me so I can understand. 3-way cheater? What? I'm not caught up on this.
Well, I also figured that out yesterday. The car crash opened up some spots in the car where John hid all his evidence of him cheating. I actually found a ton of evidence from that.
Wait, you're kidding.
The oncoming car crashed into us at such a high speed. All that secret stuff that was hidden in the dashboard was all thrown out the car alongside me. I was just at a loss for words to see all the cheating pictures just fly out everywhere.
Those pictures you're talking about are the cheating pictures with the random girl?
Yeah, exactly. Tons of pictures of John having a blast with that woman and their kid. There's photos from when before the girl got pregnant. There was a photo of them going on a date with smiles on both of their faces. Also, a children's painting that said, "I love Daddy" was something else that I found.
No way!
Oh, well, can't forget the pictures he took with you, Michelle. At that time, I couldn't feel my body. My blood was draining out of me onto the street. I thought I was maybe hallucinating from pain or something, looking at all the evidence of his cheating. I just collapsed and lost consciousness at that very moment.
Wait a minute. Where are those pictures you keep talking about now? Show it to me as well.
It's right next to me, on my bedside table. After the accident, it seems like the police gathered everything they could and they were able to give it to me. It really was an awkward interaction, though.
I can't believe this.
I would love to show you, but right now I don't even want to see your face. I'll take some pictures of them later and send those to you in a message.
No, this can't be. This is just a prank, right? You're saying that I was being cheated on as well? Plus he had a child in secret?
You know what they say. It's hard to see what is right under your nose. You could say the same about me, because I never thought he'd hide the evidence of him cheating in my very own car. What a surprise, right? I never even thought about opening up the dashboard. So I guess he was smart about where he hid all the evidence.
I still can't come to terms with this. I'm never going to forgive him.
Oh, so it's fine if you cheat on someone, but it's unforgivable if you get cheated on? Give me a break. Just checking, but did you guys already submit your marriage documents? Or are you working on that at this very moment?
Oh, of course! The documents! We turned them in yesterday night. We decided to do so now because I thought we'd be busy with the wedding the next day.
Of course. I knew people like you two would do such a thing. Well, it's good to know you're not escaping this carnage as well.
What do you mean?
Well, I wish you the best of luck. It's almost time to get my IV replaced. Gotta go! Hey, Christy. What is this bill? Oh, it already reached you? I'll be waiting for you to pay up. What do you mean you'll be waiting? Are you out of your mind? This bill is for $30,000. You're calling me the insane one? It's just a matter of fact you're going to have to pay me that as consolation for the broken engagement. Stop messing with me. Do you know my current situation? I can't be dealing with this right now. How dare you send me something like this when I'm in this situation? Oh, what's wrong? It's obvious you know everything. You caused everything in my life to go downhill. My life's going to crap. Michelle said she's going to divorce me, and she's asking for alimony. And now the other girl's claiming marriage fraud and asking for alimony as well. Plus child support. I mean, it's natural for everyone to do that. And now finally you. Everyone wants money from me, and I can't take it anymore. You guys want me to go bankrupt? Not just bankruptcy, but I want you to take responsibility for your own actions. Even if you don't have the money currently, I'm going to make you pay no matter what. That's the reparations you have to do to mend my broken heart. That's how you're going to be responsible for all this. Hey,
Don't say such a thing. I feel cornered. Well, when we look at the original cause, it's because you got caught in that accident. That's the problem.
You're kidding, right?
If that didn't happen, I would have married you just as planned, and I would have broken up with Michelle along the line. The other girl, I was just planning on ending it at a random time. I didn't truly care about her.
You mean the mother of your kid? John, you truly are scum. You never learn to apologize for your wrongdoings.
Hey, Christy. I've been thinking about something recently. I think we should give each other another chance.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
Hey, you're going to get insurance money for the accident, right? I'm going to use that to help pay Michelle's alimony. Then everything's back to normal. I'll be a good and loving husband.
There's no way you're saying that with a straight face.
You're also worried about your life being in a wheelchair for years, right? What are you going to do after you recover and live alone? Aren't you worried? In times like those, that's where I truly think you'll need me. So for the both of us, I think it's best if we start over and see each other again.
Oh, please just shut up.
Right? You still do love me, I know that. I know that you regret leaving me. So, until you recover from your injuries, I'll stay beside you and support you as your husband. I promise.
Go to hell, you living piece of trash. If you send me another ridiculous text like what you've been sending me, I'm going to use my insurance money to buy a car just so I can run you over with that new car. I'll hire some hitman to drive the car and run you over at full speed.
Christy, why are you so mad? What caused you to act this way? You don't want to come back into my arms?
Would you like to be run over by a pickup truck or a semi-truck? You get to choose your fate. You know what? I'll give you a special deal. I'll run you over not just once, but twice. I'll get the truck to make a round trip.
All right, I get it. Fine. I'll talk to you later when you've calmed down.
Something terrible has happened to me, Christy. John won't divorce me. The woman he had a child with gave us her baby and wants us to raise it for her.
Oh, he's changed his target to you now.
Don't you think it's terrible? The girl who crashed our wedding is saying that she doesn't want to care for the child anymore and is giving custody of the child to us. She claims that a child should have two parents to be brought up well. So she just pushed the baby onto us.
You should see it as an achievement to get a husband and a baby in just a few days. I'm impressed.
There's no good in this situation. Even if I try asking for help from my parents or friends, everyone's cut ties with me, so I don't have anyone to rely on.
Go figure.
Everything's gone to crap.
Well, considering that you stole someone's groom and seeing everything else that happened following that, it's normal people would want to cut ties with you.
Hey, Christy. Are you interested in a child? It might cheer up your boring hospital life. How about giving it a try?
Oh, give me a break.
Hey, and on top of that, you're going to be sleeping on your hospital bed most of the time. And they say you lose quite a bit of muscle. But if you play with a little kid, it might help you get in some good exercise.
What do you think a child is? You can't just leave them with someone. They're not some toy you just get to play around with. And you're trying to forcibly push a baby onto me. What kind of terrible person are you to think like that?
In my defense, I can't just suddenly raise a child. It's too hard.
Stop whining. You brought all of this on yourself, and I don't feel a single bit of pity for you. It should have been you and John who got hit by that car. The only person I feel bad for is that baby.
Hey, wait up! Why say such a thing all of a sudden?
Sorry to let you know, but I'm pretty serious about that part.
You've really changed.
I've had a wake-up call. Now, if you understand me, never contact me ever again. You guys should decide your future by talking to each other as a married couple, not to me. Good luck. That's why you put in so much effort to steal your best friend's fiancé and then marry him, right? After all this, John and Michelle could not decide to let go of the baby. Their concern was that if they abandoned the baby, they would lose the trust of everyone around them, and reluctantly decided to take care of the child. Nevertheless, everyone still looked at them coldly as the liars and cheaters that they are. It will not be an easy feat for them to regain everyone's trust. But the child is innocent, so I hope those two raise him right until the very end. On a side note, I have finished treatment for my injuries, and now I'm working on rehabilitation to get back to normal. I have the insurance money from the accident, so I don't have to worry about money while I am focusing on my rehabilitation. Thank God. I can't wait until I can walk again and find a new boyfriend.
Thanks for watching until the very end. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And subscribe to see more content. Hey, Irina. How are you doing today? You know who I am, right? Why didn't you reply to me last time? You better not ignore me this time around. That would be such an immature thing to do, don't you think? How about you grow up and have an actual conversation with me?
I guess you do sound like Katie then. The woman who's been sleeping with my husband. You filthy slut. I have every right to ignore you. There's absolutely nothing that I want to say to you.
How dare you call me a slut? Take it back right now. And stop calling him your husband. He's mine now. Alex told me that he loves me more than you. He no longer considers you as his wife. I'm pretty sure that he intends to get a divorce from you so that he can marry me instead. So you better prepare yourself for that.
You don't need to worry about that at all. I'm planning to divorce a cheating pig like him anyway. He's all yours. I actually want to get that done ASAP. I don't want him to be part of my life anymore.
You're just worried about the alimony, right? Don't worry about that. You'll get your share of the money. It should hit your bank account by the end of the day after tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. I don't trust him at all anymore, so I'm not making it official until I receive my share of the money. I'm kind of glad that I'm finally going to be able to divorce him. The past few months have been the worst of my life. I never got along with his parents either, so I'm guessing they must be really happy about this divorce too.
Oh, they were absolutely ecstatic about it, actually. Unlike you, I get along with them just fine, and we even go out to dinner together all the time. They treat me like I'm part of their family already. We always talk about what a huge loser you and your family are, too. What did you even do for them to hate you so much? They're really nice people, so I can't imagine what you could have possibly done.
I really didn't do anything to deserve this kind of treatment, you know? They just didn't like the fact that I was Alex's wife. That's it. I'd be careful about getting married to him if I were you, too. His family can get really hostile as soon as you marry their son. I was really shocked by the way they treated me as soon as I started living with them. And there I was thinking that I was being nice and tolerant by agreeing to live under the same roof as them.
I can kind of believe that. That doesn't make any sense. Both his parents are such nice people. You're just saying that because you don't want to lose him to me. Well, too bad. He's already mine. Also, I want you out of his house. It's time for me to move in with him now. You've already signed the divorce papers, right? You don't belong there anymore anyway. So get the hell out.
Actually, I haven't signed the divorce papers yet. I just told you that I wanted to make sure that the alimony was paid before making things official. I'm still waiting on that to happen.
So that means the divorce is going to be official the day after tomorrow then. It's decided then. I'm going to be moving in the day after tomorrow. You better be completely gone by the time I get there.
Don't worry about that. I'm actually planning on moving out right now.
Oh, you are? That's great. I guess I can start moving in tomorrow instead then.
In fact, I would have moved out already if you hadn't have interrupted me with these messages.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you then. My bad. You can hurry up and get out then.
You've told me everything that you want to now, right? I have no reason at all to be friendly with you. So I think I'm gonna get going now.
Yeah, go ahead and leave, you miserable loser. Your future must be looking pretty bleak right now.
Irina, are you okay? I just heard about what's going on with you and Katie and having to move out and everything. It's Sarah, by the way. Alex's aunt. Good evening, Sarah. Oh, so you heard about it, huh? Well, I'm not actually doing too bad.
Is it true that you're getting a divorce? I literally just heard about it. I was really shocked to hear about it because it seems like it was so out of the blue. I can't believe what he's done. He's horrible.
Yeah, it's really true. He cheated on me and he's planning on getting married to his new girlfriend, apparently. I'm planning on making the divorce official as soon as I get the alimony from him. It should be all done by the end of the day after tomorrow.
I am so humiliated to be his relative. I am so sorry about everything that you had to go through.
It's really not something that you should be apologizing about. I actually think that it's best for me to part ways with that family anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry that you feel that way too. So, where are you staying right now?
I'm staying at the hotel next to the station tonight. I moved out of his place about a few hours ago.
OMG. I remember you telling me that you didn't have a place to call home after your mom passed away a few years ago.
Yeah, both my parents have gone now. My dad passed away back when I was in middle school. And my mom pretty much raised me by herself after that, but she left me too. And being an only child, I've got no other family to depend on. I'm still thinking about where I want to go and what I want to do next. I've left all of my luggage and belongings in a storage unit for now, so at least that's sorted out.
OMG. I'm so sorry to hear this, Irina. What are you gonna do with work? You've been a housewife ever since you got married, right? So you've been out of a job for about 2 years now, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about the most. I quit my last job when I got married. But I guess I'm gonna start looking for a job once the divorce is official.
Do you have a job in mind that you want to do?
I kind of want to get back into a video editing job like I used to do before I got married. It's only been 2 years since I quit, so I still remember most of the fundamental things.
Well, if that's the case, I think I might have a good job for you. Patrick, my son, is currently doing pretty well on YouTube, and I think he's looking for a video editor to help him out.
Wait, Patrick does YouTube for a job? I had no idea about that.
He does a lot of things, but YouTube is one of the things that he's focusing on right now. He's currently looking for a freelance video editor to add to his team. Would that interest you at all? All the equipment that you might need for work will be provided to you, and it can all be done remotely. You can literally live anywhere that you want. You can even travel around while working if that's something you'd be interested in. I can set up a video call for you if you'd like to hear more about it.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. I would really be interested in hearing more about it, actually. OMG, thanks, Sarah.
Great. I can get that sorted for you then. I'll contact him right away. I'm really sorry about what Alex did to you, but I'm glad that I might be able to keep in touch with you through Patrick's job offer. I also think it's a great idea you moved out, by the way. And that house is going to be a huge mess now.
What do you mean by that?
Alex's new girlfriend is moving in with them the day after tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I think that's what's happening.
Well, my brother Dan, as in your father-in-law, was the one who told me about your divorce. I was on the phone with him when he told me what he thought of Alex's new girlfriend.
What do you mean?
Well, this is disgusting, but he wouldn't stop going on about how hot she is and all.
What? Oh, wow. His dad said that about his son's girlfriend? Wow.
Yeah, and he seemed to be really excited about the fact she was moving in with them. So disgusting, right? Just hearing his voice made me so sick. She's the same age as his son.
Oh, I had no idea about that. That's very disturbing.
Anyway, you don't need to worry about them anymore. You should just move on with your life. I'll make sure they get what they deserve for the way they've been treating you. They seem to have forgotten something very important, and I'll make them regret all this. Don't worry. I'm on your side, Irina.
Oh, thank you so much. That makes me feel better, actually. Well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you. What the hell is going on? I know that you're behind this. Why the hell did
did I get kicked out the house on the day I moved in? Even Alex and his parents are being forced to move out. And Alex was fired from his job today as well. You're behind all this, and I know it. He was the only one that was working in this entire household. What the hell are we going to do now?
Katie, why are you telling me about this? I shouldn't have anything to do with you guys now. I moved out just like you told me to. Was that not enough for you?
I'm texting you because I know that you're the one behind this. You wanted to get back at us. Why can't you just leave us alone and let us be happy? We're definitely staying in this house. Let us back in.
Well, there's really no point in you telling me about this. I'm not the one behind this after all. It's the owner of the house that's telling you guys to move out, right? You should probably be talking to her about this and not me. You guys are gonna get fined or something if you don't.
Why would the homeowners want us to move out all of a sudden? Isn't this house owned by Alex's parents anyway? They actually like me, unlike you. None of this makes any sense to me.
Oh, so you still don't know about that then?
About what?
That the house is owned by his Aunt Sarah.
Who the hell is she?
She would be your father-in-law's younger sister. She was the one who inherited that house from her parents when they passed away 12 years ago. The only reason she doesn't live there is because she's a nomad traveling around the world. She allowed Alex's dad to live in that house as she's not back home very often.
Oh, this is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Really? I was told about all this on the first day I moved into that house.
But I literally just moved in a few hours ago. How was I meant to know about this?
By the sounds of things, you were planning to live there for a while.
Yeah, of course I was. I'm gonna marry Alex and live here with him. That's always been the plan. Anyway, I understand that this house is under Sarah's name, but why are we getting kicked out? I only moved in here today. You must have somehow convinced her to kick us out. You did, didn't you?
I don't really want to be called that by you, of all people. You're the one that slept with my ex-husband and stole him from me. Also, I can't believe that his parents were completely okay with him cheating on me. They're already accepting you into the family just a few hours after our divorce? All of you are pieces of trash. That's probably why Sarah decided to kick you all out. She's got her head screwed on at least, and she hates people who are dishonest and disloyal, and especially those who cheat.
That's so wrong. What I did wasn't even that bad. It's not my fault that I was way more attractive than you. I can't afford to lose this house either. I don't have anywhere else to live. You've got to convince her to let us keep living here.
Why don't you guys just find another house to live in?
I told them that we should do that, but they said that's impossible. Both Alex and his parents have been panicking ever since we got told to move out. I've also terminated the contract for the apartment that I used to live in, too. We really have nowhere else to go.
Oh, they probably have no money at all because they had to pay me a large amount of money, including the alimony.
What do you mean, including the alimony? That was all he had to pay you, right?
Actually, that was only a small portion of the money they owed me. His parents used around $50,000 of my savings without my permission when I lived with them. So I demanded that money back the day I moved out.
Did you just say $50,000? That's so much money!
I'm pretty sure they're all very low on savings now. Alex is the only one working out of the three of them, after all.
I had no idea that this family was this poor. I thought they were rich because this house is so nice.
Well, they all love to spend money. I'm pretty sure all their bank accounts are close to empty now. I can totally understand why you thought that, though. That house really is amazing.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I was forced to let them have access to my bank account the day I got married to Alex. I told them that they couldn't do that, but they stole my debit card from me and used it without asking me. I was really surprised at how quickly they used up my entire savings, you know. His mom and dad are the worst parents I've ever met. Anyway, I warned you before that you should be careful of them.
No way. No, I'm gonna have to live with these people for the rest of my life?
I'm really glad that I managed to escape them. I feel so much better already. They even paid back all my savings as soon as I threatened to go to the police. It feels really good looking at the healthy balance in my bank account again.
Hold on a minute. How did they manage to pay you all that money in one go? You were saying that they always spent most of their money as soon as they got any. Surely they wouldn't have had all that money just lying around.
I was a little surprised they managed to pay me a lump sum like that, too. I have no idea where they got the money from, though. You're just gonna have to ask them yourself. Anyway, I'm busy, so I've gotta get going soon.
Wait! Hold on a minute. There's still things I want to ask you.
I have a job interview, so I can't give you any more of my time. You're still the woman who stole my ex-husband from me. I don't really want to be talking to you anyway. In fact, I don't ever want to see or talk to you ever again.
Wait! I made a huge mistake. I regret taking Alex from you. This is not what I signed up for at all. You can have him back.
Too late for any regrets now. Bye now. So, Sarah told Alex and his mom and dad and the new GF to move out of that house within a month of that conversation. She told me that she wants to rent out the house when she kicks the 4 of them out. The house is located in a very popular location, and so it didn't take long until she managed to find a family that wanted to rent the property. And shortly after, I found out where the $50,000 in alimony fee that was paid to me came from. Alex's mom had secretly taken all the money out of Sarah's savings. And apparently, the rest of the money was borrowed from the bank. This means that Sarah had lost a place to live as well as all of her savings within a day of getting married to Alex. The 4 of them ended up in a cheap apartment room to rent in the countryside and started working hard day and night to pay back their debt. The future doesn't look bright at all for that family. But don't you agree when I say that they deserve that? I heard that they're constantly arguing because of the stress of working and living together in such a small room. As for me, I've started working as a freelance video editor for Patrick, Sarah's son. He told me that I could work remotely, so I've decided to travel around the world for the first time in my life while working this job. It was a little scary at first, but I am really enjoying this new lifestyle. Looking back, I'm so glad that I got this divorce and found this new job. And I plan to continue traveling for a few years until I eventually settle back down somewhere once I've seen the world. Until then, wish me luck with traveling around the world. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. See you in the next one.
I'm canceling our New Year's trip.
What? Why? I've already taken time off work. And I've booked the hotel. It's not enough notice to cancel.
My mom and my sister are saying they want to go on vacation together again, and they want me to go too.
What?
You'll have to stay home by yourself.
Again? That's 5 years in a row. You can't do this again, Jordan. You promised this year you'd definitely go on vacation with me. You said so a year ago when this same thing happened.
Yeah, I know, and I was meaning to go with you. But my sister said she really wants to go and see the fireworks together again this year. It's kind of our family tradition.
So you're just going to leave me behind and go off with your family for the holidays again?
Well, yeah. It's just a trip we always go on together, just our close family.
So how come Caroline's husband is considered a close family and I'm not? I don't see the huge difference.
Try not to worry about those tiny details. That's your problem. You're always anxious about the little things. We might not be related by blood, but we still have a bond. He's basically my brother.
What are you talking about? You never hang out. And what about me? You've been treating me like garbage recently.
How have I been treating you like garbage? It's just that my family don't really get along with strangers. We like to keep ourselves to ourselves. And you'll have to look after my niece, like last year. I'm sure you don't mind.
I knew you were going to say that.
Do you have a problem or something?
It's just that I've never had kids or looked after them that much before. It's not something that just comes naturally to everyone. She's still so little. It makes me nervous looking after her by myself. What if something happens to her because I don't know what I'm doing? And I said last year I didn't want to do it and you promised it wouldn't happen again.
It's only been 4 times so far. It's not like we're making you look after her every weekend.
It just felt like such a long time to be alone with a kid I barely know.
I guess you're really not cut out for having kids, are you? It's probably a good thing that we don't have any ourselves. Oh, all right. I mean, it's probably a good thing you can't have kids.
Excuse me?
What? I'm just speaking the truth. Whose fault do you think it is that we can't have kids?
I know that you think it's my fault we can't have kids because I'm having trouble conceiving.
Then what is your problem with looking after my sisters?
Those are 2 completely different issues. I'm not your housekeeper. You can't just order me to look after your sister's child. I think you should treat me with more respect.
Have you forgotten that you owe me?
No, I haven't forgotten.
Your ex-husband was violent and abusive. He stole your savings and left you in a bunch of debt. You didn't have anyone else in the world and I looked after you.
I still really appreciate what you did for me 8 years ago. But when we found out I couldn't have children, you started acting just like my ex-husband. And you've been the same way ever since.
I haven't touched you. You can't compare me to him.
No, perhaps you haven't hurt me physically. But you still hurt me with your words.
I don't call you names and cuss you out like he used to.
Maybe not. But you say things that make me think I don't really mean much to you. And when your mother is rude to me, you never try to defend me. And when your sister treats me like an idiot, you just laugh along like it's some kind of hilarious joke.
I just go along with that stuff because the alternative is to offend everyone and make everyone uncomfortable. Is that what you want? You have got such victim mentality. I think perhaps you should try not to take things so personally from now on.
I thought maybe this year, if we went away together, we could try and repair our relationship. Obviously, I was wrong. You've got no intention of investing any time or effort into our marriage, have you?
Are you saying that we should get a divorce? Is that what you want?
That's not what I said. I just think we should try a little harder to be a proper husband and wife.
I think this whole conversation is a waste of my time. Do we have to talk about this now? You should be able to take care of my niece without causing a huge fuss like this. It's just something normal families do for each other.
I think you and I have a very different idea of what normal families are like to each other.
If you don't have any kids yourself, you should be prepared to look after other people's. You should want to share in the responsibility. If we're not on the same page about this, I think it's about time we think about getting a divorce. You're going against my wishes, and that's not the kind of woman I want to be married to.
Do we really have to go that far?
Well, it's not like you'll be able to survive if we get a divorce. For starters, you'd have to pay back the $10,000 I lent you to pay off your ex-husband's debt.
I could never afford to pay it all back in one go.
That's what I thought. You'd never be able to save all that money with your minimum wage, part-time, convenience store job. So what do you say? Are you gonna look after your sister-in-law's kid?
Fine, I'll do it. My name is Michelle. I'm a 38-year-old divorcee. I got married to my college boyfriend about 10 years ago. At first, we were happy and everything was fine. But gradually, he got into drinking and gambling, and eventually he started to run up a lot of debt. Then he began to take out his frustration on me. At first, he just shouted and called me names, but after a while, that didn't satisfy him and he started to hit me. After we had been married for about a year and a half, we split up. In fact, he ran off with all of my savings. So that was the end of my first marriage. And that was around the time I met the man who's my husband now, Jordan.
When I first met Jordan, I thought he had been sent by the gods to rescue me from my hellish life. He was so kind to me, and his mom was so nice, and they all welcomed me into his family. I thought I was finally going to be able to live a happy and stress-free life. But then we discovered I couldn't have children, and suddenly it seemed like everyone turned their back on me. I guess I just have the worst luck with men. I think my mother-in-law was really looking forward to having more grandchildren, and she had her heart set on Jordan having a son to carry on the family name. And I guess Jordan really wanted to make that dream come true as well. When he realized I couldn't have kids, he just started treating me like a housekeeper. I became someone he expected to cook, clean, and do his laundry for him, and that was it. But I really can't deal with this treatment anymore. I've been paying Jordan back the money that he lent me each month, and I was hoping that way I could gradually repay my debt. But it looks like if I don't pay back all that money, this awful situation will just continue until I finally can. I'd been worrying about what to do for a while, when suddenly someone stepped up. And it was someone who I never expected to help me out.
Did my brother tell you what's going on? I hope you're looking forward to taking care of my daughter again this year. She's excited to stay with her Auntie Michelle.
Oh, hey, Caroline. Sorry, I can't.
What? Are you kidding? I thought you agreed. Jordan said you'd take care of it.
I may have said that reluctantly. He told me that if I didn't agree to it, he would divorce me.
Oh, right. That's what Mom said too. If that girl doesn't cooperate, then I'll make sure they get a divorce.
Look, why do you guys all seem to hate me so much?
You are aware that you're infertile, aren't you?
You can't use that against me like this. I didn't know that when I agreed to marry Jordan. It's not like I tricked him into marrying me.
I'm actually so thankful that you can't have kids.
What on earth do you mean?
You know, when we realized I was having a daughter, Mom was so grumpy. She didn't speak to me for weeks. You know how much she wants a grandson. But then when you came along, she perked up a bit. I guess she thought she was finally going to get one. And then when we found out you were infertile, she just started spending all her energy hating on you, and she never pays any attention to what I'm doing at all.
Is it really so important for her to have a grandson? What's the big deal? I thought grandparents were supposed to love their grandchildren unconditionally and think them the cutest things in the whole world.
Oh, it's really not that easy. You don't have kids, so you wouldn't understand. I realized when I had my daughter, actually. I probably didn't want to have kids in the first place.
What?
So my mom keeps asking why I'm not getting pregnant again and trying for a son, but I really don't want to.
You're the most irresponsible person I think I've ever known.
It's just that I've learned from the experience of having my first kid that I don't need anymore. That's all. You can't blame me for that. I'm not even sure if I want the first one, though, actually. Do you want her? You guys could adopt her. I'm pretty sure she likes you better than me.
How can you possibly say that? What if your daughter knew you thought like that?
But it's so much easier without kids. They take up so much time and effort. I haven't had a lion in almost 5 years. And I want to spend more time with my husband. By ourselves.
Does your husband feel like that too? I suppose he must.
All right, you've never really met him, have you?
I think we've met once, but it's not like we have much time to get to know each other.
Don't get me wrong. My husband really loves his daughter. It's kind of annoying, actually. It's like he's obsessed with her. That's kind of why I could do without her.
Are you jealous of your own daughter? You have to be kidding me.
He even says he wants to take our daughter on vacation with us. So I told him we can't, since Auntie Michelle is so desperate to see her and look after her.
That's a lie, though.
That's fine. He'll never know if you don't tell him. And it's so much more convenient to go on vacation without her. She would ruin all my New Year plans.
What about my New Year plans? I had a hotel booked and everything. Haven't you even thought about that? And if I can't go on vacation, I'd like to spend the holidays relaxing at home, not looking after someone else's kid.
Maybe you can spend your holidays relaxing at home after you've repaid all the money my brother lent you.
Excuse me?
Oh, I forgot. That's going to be impossible for you with your convenience store job.
If you know that, why are you messaging to torment me about it?
I was wondering why you don't get a better job, but then I remembered. You didn't graduate high school, did you? It's funny because you don't look like a typical dropout.
That's because I was forced to drop out of high school and get a job when my parents passed away.
With that kind of resume, I don't suppose anyone wants to hire you, do they?
Maybe not, but I can't go on like this.
Why not? It doesn't seem that bad. Just do a little child minding now and then you're good with me. And if you keep doing your part-time convenience store thing and being Jordan's housekeeper, I'm sure you'll pay it back eventually.
That's not how I want to live my life.
And you don't exactly have any connections either. I'm so thankful my husband is the president of his company. We have such a comfortable life.
Oh, he's the company president? I didn't realize that. That's nice for you.
Yeah, isn't it? I mean, in reality, we can afford to hire a babysitter when we go away, but it just doesn't make sense to spend the money when you're right there. But if we do that, my husband will definitely say he'd rather just take our daughter with us.
Why is it you don't want to take her with you?
You do know she's only 5 years old, right? She'll probably cry in the car and we'd have to keep stopping so that she can pee and have a snack and stuff. It's just easier to leave her at home. I do wish we'd never had her. Life was way simpler, and we had so much more freedom when she wasn't around.
Oh, I see. I think you might be one of the worst parents I've ever had the misfortune to meet. You're awful.
Hey! You can't talk to me like that. You've got no right. You don't even have the ability to have children. What do you know about it?
To be honest, I really can't understand how God could give you a child and not me, when I'd love and cherish one so much. Why do you get to be so lucky?
Perhaps he looked at you and decided you just didn't deserve to be a parent, and I do. That's such a hilarious thought.
I'm so done with this.
That's fine. Thanks for looking after my daughter anyway.
We're going on vacation tomorrow. Have you finished preparing for the kid to stay at ours?
I'm sorry, but I really don't want to. I'm going to have to refuse this time.
What?
I just can't get over the feeling that what you and your family are doing is wrong. I'm not going to put up with this anymore. That's what I've decided.
Oh, for God's sake, you really never learn, do you? Have you already forgotten that I said if you don't obey me, we're getting a divorce?
No, I didn't forget. I took the divorce papers in today, actually.
What? Is that your attempt at a joke? It's not very funny.
It's not the kind of thing I would joke about. I'm not such a terrible person. But you and I are definitely done.
Did you keep the divorce papers that we signed before? I thought that we threw those away after you begged me to reconsider.
I didn't beg you. I thought we should try. But I also thought I should keep hold of those papers in case it didn't work out. Which it clearly didn't.
So, are you not going to be able to pay back all the money that you owe me in one go?
Yeah, I think I could manage it.
Did you get a loan or something? The premiums will be too high. If you can't pay it back, you'll end up going bankrupt.
I didn't take out a loan, don't worry.
Oh, you're lying. There's no way you could pay back all that money with your wages. You must have got the money from somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true.
So, where's the money coming from? You got a loan, didn't you?
Actually, someone completely unexpected has offered to help me out.
Who is it?
Caroline's husband.
Anthony?
That's right. He said he wanted to know what was going on with us. And he apologized for letting Caroline force me to look after their daughter. Turns out he was getting suspicious of her and wondered if it was really true that I was desperate to look after her.
But you don't even have Anthony's number. How did you get in touch with him? I thought you'd only met him that once and didn't really even speak to him.
That's true. It was actually a complete coincidence that I ran into him again. He came into the convenience store where I was working.
Are you kidding me? A tiny little store like yours that the local residents hardly even use? There's no way that he went in there coincidentally. Besides, he usually only shops at Trader Joe's and buys organic and paleo and stuff like that.
He said his company is thinking about buying up some smaller convenience stores like ours to turn them into Whole Food stores. That's why he was there. He was checking out possible locations.
I still can't believe he was there just by coincidence. The chances are so small.
I guess it was probably a miracle then. He was like, "Do you really love my daughter that much?" And he looked kind of dubious about it, so I didn't want to lie to him. I got kind of mad, actually. I told him straight up, I never once said I want to look after your daughter.
You did?
But he wasn't angry. He just wanted to hear what had been going on with us. It seemed like he really wanted to think of a good solution to my problems.
What kind of solution? What did you do?
Well, for one thing, Anthony isn't going on vacation with the rest of you tomorrow. He's going to stay at home and spend time with his daughter.
Impossible. I haven't heard anything about that.
He said he'd wait till the last moment to tell you all. It's kind of like how you waited till the last moment to cancel our trip, isn't it?
I didn't leave it till the day before.
He also said he wasn't going to put any money towards the vacation this time.
What? He can't do that. That vacation is pretty expensive. I was counting on him to pay, because otherwise I'm not so sure I can afford it.
That's not even the real news. I'm just getting to the important bit, if you'll shut up and let me.
There's more?
He's getting a divorce. I don't think he'll mind me telling you since he's telling Caroline today.
Oh, you can't be serious over this stupid trip?
Well, it's more like Caroline has been lying to him for years about a lot of different stuff. And he's sick of the way she treats their daughter when she thinks he's not paying attention. But when I showed him some of her texts, I think that's when he knew he needed to get a divorce. All of the things she wrote about not wanting their daughter, it's pretty bad. I can see why he wouldn't want to stay with her.
What are you talking about? Caroline loves their daughter.
Yeah, right. But I'm not sure if he's had time to tell her yet, so don't start texting her about it.
Someone should let her know.
I don't think you're the right person.
I think this was a bad idea. She is so confused and angry. Can you talk to her?
What is this about me getting a divorce? Are you guys making this up to mess with me?
How much do you know?
I told her pretty much everything you just said.
What do you mean Anthony came into your nasty convenience store by chance? That kind of coincidence only happens in movies. I bet you hired a private detective to collect dirt on me, didn't you? That's the kind of basic thing you do.
If I could afford to hire a private detective, don't you think I would have just used the money to pay Jordan back?
This is ridiculous! You think Anthony wants a divorce? That's impossible. You just think we're unhappy because you are. If we get a divorce, what am I going to do? How will I get by?
Perhaps you should be talking about this stuff with Anthony?
Would I have to get a job? I wouldn't know where to start. I just got married after college, so I've never really had a job.
Of course you'd have to get a job.
But I can't. If this is all true and I end up divorced, you'll have to lend me some money, Jordan.
Why would I?
Because it's your wife that caused all of these problems.
You should take responsibility for her actions. Actually, we already filed for divorce. I don't think he has to take responsibility for me if he doesn't want to.
You're getting a divorce as well?
Yeah, and since we don't have any children or property to divide, it ought to be a pretty simple thing. I think I'm going to live on my own from now on.
I can't afford to keep you and Mom as well as myself, Caroline. At least one of you is going to have to get a job.
But Michelle, you never really wanted to get a divorce, did you? I'm sure we can cancel the application if we act quickly.
I'll give you another chance if you can stop Anthony from going through with this.
You're deluded. I'm so excited to be finally getting away from you.
But what are you going to do now? You can't afford to rent an apartment on your current wages, can you? And with your work history and lack of education, it's going to be difficult for you to find a proper job. I don't think that you've thought this through.
Actually, I have Anthony to thank there too.
What do you mean?
Next month, I'm going to start working for his company.
Oh, that is crazy. How is everything suddenly going your way?
I'm going to be a full-time store manager at one of his stores. I've been working at convenience stores and supermarkets my whole life, so I might as well put some of that knowledge to good use.
So now that you no longer have any use for me, we're done. Is that it?
When I think about how you rescued me and looked after me when I was at rock bottom, I really am thankful. But since those days, you treated me so badly. I just think that there's nothing left for us to save anymore.
Well, if that's how you feel, I guess I can't stop you.
I don't want Anthony to divorce me!
I'm going to leave you guys to it. See you around. A week later, Anthony and Caroline filed for divorce. Anthony is applying for sole custody of his daughter. I don't doubt that he'll get it. He's already living with his daughter full-time, and it seems like they're really enjoying their life together. I don't think Jordan was prepared to find out how thoughtless his mom and sister are when it comes to money. Apparently, he tried to abandon them and run off by himself somewhere. But it didn't work, because he's such a mommy's boy. So he's having to make his paycheck feed all three of them at the moment. Doesn't look like either his mom or his sister are going to get a job anytime soon. He was always pretty careful with money and liked to save whatever he didn't spend. But his sister is just so wasteful and can't stop buying all these useless things. So it sounds like they're living a pretty sad existence right now. I'm sure our old place isn't even big enough for them all to have separate bedrooms. As for me, I still can't believe I'm the official manager of a Whole Foods store. I'm getting paid more, and I even find the work really satisfying. I have the motivation to get up and go to work for the first time in my life. So I guess things are finally working out for me, and it's pretty cool. I learned a lesson from my 2 failed marriages. I have terrible luck with men. So right now, I'm just going to focus on what I can do by myself and put all my energy into that. I'm ready to get started on my own life. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more content. See you next time!